It actually makes me feel a bit sick at the thought.
I'm trying to think
of him creating those
for other girls.
For other girls. Until he met the love of his life.
Just like the rest of them.
The thing, just like the rest of them. They're not special at all. They brought nothing to the table. Brought nothing out the bag. They just followed the crowd.
Yeah.
How embarrassing.
You happy to eat with a knife?
Get me a fork.
It's not
Baby, there ain't nobody like you. Do you feel the same?
Hello, friends and family.
Hello, everybody.
We're having lunch.
Have lunch with us.
We thought we would have lunch together since we're at home. About to eat our lunch, and we thought, why don't we film eating our lunch?
You know what I wish we did when we were in LA?
What?
Went to Health Nut.
What's Health Nut?
You know where the Kardashians get their salads? Because Kim Tai went, and then she kept the bowls, and she remade the salad in the bowl.
Very smart.
And I think it's the experience of shaking it. It's the experience of putting the dressing in the bowl, putting the lid on and shaking it.
I hear
and
that.
she recreated it beautifully. And I literally low-key think we should order, for our salads, we should order those bowls. Got to be on eBay.
Can't we use these bowls?
No, because they haven't got the lid. The
dome.
It's also the shape isn't quite there. Oh, but I got a new.
We've ordered Attis for lunch, which is a salad bar, which I think is
Delicious.
relatively new to London.
It is, apparently they're in LA, and I didn't. Is there forks in here?
Yeah, so we've got. I'm just doing a haul.
This is a new. I've never had this one before.
I built my own.
Oh yeah, what
so,
did you do?
Right, Cinzia's got in hers.
So mine's a Mexican one.
The Azteca.
So
It doesn't say what's in it.
Okay, I can tell
It
you.
looks good though.
It's just because I thought, oh, I'll try something new. Because I've only ever had the same.
Oh, we've only got one drink left to share.
Oh,
One smart lemonade.
delicious.
This is
this
lemon,
dressing.
lime, strawberry, and apple cider vinegar.
Ooh, look at that! Look at the dressing imprint.
Ooh, that looks good. Looks like a taco
So
bowl.
what it is I've got
What it is
lettuce, spinach, corn, beans, feta, tortillas, and guac.
It's a lovely tub.
And like it looks.
Salt?
Should I try the guac?
Yeah. Just
Mmm.
spilt guac on your crotch.
That
Got
tastes-
something else here.
Oh yeah. Then I got a side of a burrata and heirloom tomato. Oh,
That looks good.
for a little
Okay.
bit of burrata.
My bowl is
Yeah.
chopped romaine, shredded kale, steamed broccoli, tahini chickpeas, black-eyed beans, charred corn, parmesan, feta, egg, toasted sourdough
Nice.
crumbs, classic Caesar
Sophia?
dressing.
Take one of those mozzarella balls with the pesto. Incredible.
Oh my god, that's good.
Yeah. Truly one of the best flavour combinations in the world.
This is what mine looks like.
Is avocado on this as well?
Before we eat, we have to tell you about Bondi Sands.
Oh yeah.
Sponsoring this video. Thank you, Bondi Sands. We appreciate
Thank you, Bondi Sands. So,
Introducing, they're in my pocket. Why are they in
Bondi
my pocket?
Sands I Spy Eye Cream.
Ba-da-da-dum.
Focus. Focus. You bitch.
There we go.
Wow. Oh, it's got Sophia. I Spy by Bondi. Look at that. It's actually a beautiful shot. So,
This is their new eye
It's actually-
cream. But now we're not in focus.
it's really beautiful. It's got vitamin C
I've
in
actually
it.
put mine on today, but I'm gonna go for it again.
It's got a bit of like a
Bit
tint
random
to it.
eye creams over our salads, but
Yeah.
you know,
But it's,
our
I
channel.
like that you don't have to put your finger in a pot, firstly. And
True.
you know what I mean? Because sometimes you don't know where your
I'll put it
fingers
on
have
too.
been.
Second time, may as well. I've been actually using it in the morning.
Yeah.
Well, on like a no makeup day, it's quite nice because it has like a pearly
It's got
finish.
It's got like
Look,
a,
you seen that?
yeah.
Like
It's
concealer.
defo got like a bit of like a sheen. Like what's the
Luminance.
like luminance in it, and it's not like a white cream. It's defo got a bit of colour, and it's just lovely.
You can
I
see
mean,
that actually on my
I
face.
overdo it with the eye
Same,
cream.
but you can never have too much eye
Like
cream.
I
trust me.
put eye cream like all over my face, to be honest.
It's a very mature step in
It
a
is, and I
skincare
feel
regimen.
like because we're approaching. God, I've got a lot on here.
God, we've got like a
Look,
mass.
look, I'm not joking. I'll just put it all over my face. I remember when I literally
It
did.
does give you a luminance. Is
Yeah.
that a word?
Yeah.
Luminance.
Luminous.
Luminous. Luminance.
Look,
Yeah, that looks good.
Nice. It does give you a glow from within.
Hydrating.
Under the eyes, it's super important to take care of that,
you know,
part of the skin.
I'm going to be 24
I'm going to be
on the 16th of July. Everyone, make a job of that.
25th of September for me.
And at the age of 25, that's when you, so this is you stop producing collagen. Did you know that?
I did know that.
So collagen, bit of dermatology talk, I believe, is what keeps the elasticity in your skin and keeps it like plump and like lifted, and you naturally produce it. But when you're 25, that's when you stop producing collagen. Hence why eye cream is even more important at this time in our lives.
And
because it's going to keep our eyes hydrated, you know?
Hitting 25 is...
How are you feeling about it? Let's talk about it.
Yeah, so thank you, Bondi.
Thanks, Bondi. And enough of that.
Should I put this dress... What dressing is this? Let me give it a smell.
It's like pesto.
Hitting 25, I think...
They didn't used to put the dressings in the middle,
know, they didn't. Let's give us a...
It's such a low bowl for a big dressing.
Smell that. That's really nice.
Oh my god, what is that?
I don't know, but I'm going to have
just balancing it on your leg as well.
Yeah.
Yes, just because.
Hitting 25, I feel like, is when... People always say that's when you have to take skincare seriously.
Yeah, they do say that.
You know, because I'm a bit on again with the skincare.
I feel like 25 is quite a big birthday to have, because it's like that. Like
I think, yeah, it's
quite a scary birthday.
Something's in my eye.
It's the eye cream.
It's not the eye cream. Don't worry, it's not the eye cream. It's like a little feather or something. Can you see something in my eye? This one. Seems to have gone. The other day I had the biggest hair in this eye and I was watching it
no, I don't like it.
move around.
I don't like it.
And I
don't like eye talk.
I could not get it out.
Oh my god.
I had to go in with my fingers. It was like streaming.
You know, one time, if you've not got anything in your... Let's just be grateful that our eyes...
Yes.
One time, right, I had this thing in... Was it on our flight back from Ibiza?
I feel like...
Right. I had something in my eye for like 2 days.
Oh my god.
I literally went and it was stabbing, and I literally went to sleep, a whole night's sleep. God. Woke up and it was still there. I was like washing it out with water and I could not get it out.
I thought
I was gonna have to go to the doctors.
Because
so if you've not got anything in your eye right now, just be grateful.
We should actually...
It's a really stressful thing.
We should actually get some stuff for the flat, because at Mum's house, she's got an eye cleaner. You put the solution in this little plastic thing that fits your eye.
You have to blink, don't you?
And you have to open and go, woo, and it literally cleans it.
Such a scary thing that is.
I know. We're not good with eye drops, and this is really delicious.
Going overboard, yeah.
No, I'd recommend getting this one. It's absolutely amazing.
But it's a big birthday.
Yeah, it's a big birthday. We're thinking of...
Even 24, I'm finding it a big birthday.
Yeah, it is a big one.
Shit.
It is a big one. I'm thinking
24 sounds so much older than 23.
Yeah. Yeah. 23 sounds way closer to 21
than 24.
Yeah. I know. Did I mention I'm going to get a pink Hummer? We've already talked about the pink Hummer.
We spoke about that last week.
But I do think the 25 warrants something different. You know?
It's definitely like you're halfway through your 20s.
Yeah.
I believe that.
No, Sophia. I can't quite comprehend. Is there no more mozzarella balls left in this? Oh, that's a shame. I've eaten all the mozzarella balls. There is tomatoes.
I mean,
it's an interesting one, but also age doesn't mean anything. It's all like social.
It's just weird that when we were like 17, 18, and you imagined like being 25, it felt so far away.
Yeah.
So old. I thought I'd be like engaged, having a baby. Like when you're 17, you think 25 is like shit.
You do. You truly.
And then you get there and it's like, oh my god, I'm still a child.
Well, because you actually realise, oh, I feel the same. Mentally, I'm still the same as I was when I was 15.
Right.
Right? And when we're 60, we're going to be like, I still feel 18.
Same.
Who did we see recently? Like, I still feel 18 mentally.
Mm.
Someone old. it was like, how does it feel to be, I still feel 20.
Yeah.
And we're thinking, fuck.
We were like, oh, sweet.
That's a good thing. But then does your body then stop matching up to your mental age? And you physically can't keep up. That's a scary.
It's a blessing. Every birthday's a blessing.
This is delicious.
That's good.
It's like so good. It's smart lemonade with apple cider vinegar.
You know
what we still need to do? We need to play
my
the
mum
slaps.
told me that you're supposed to have apple cider vinegar every morning. Apparently Victoria Beckham does it.
Really? It's just disgusting. I've tried it once.
A spoonful, I think.
Oh.
I'm not sure why.
It's truly like repulsive though.
Is it?
Yeah. To actually drink it, I feel like it helps you.
Oh no, it wasn't my mum.
Oh. Who said that?
My ex's mum.
Oh.
She told me that.
Of course she did. That makes a lot of sense for her.
She was into health and yeah.
For a healthy woman. Yeah. Hope she's okay these days. I'm sure she's doing fine.
We've been reading our audio book.
Oh, we have. We have been sitting. Yeah, that's the update. So we have to sit in this room with the book in front
It's a bit
of
of
us.
a hole of a room.
A red room.
Shout out to Tom.
Shout out to Tom and his gal pals, not his girlfriends. Well, yeah, his
Gal
friends
pal.
who are friends. And we go sit in this room and just read the book. But it's like you got to enunciate. So it's like, what would a word be? What was those words we were getting?
I was really struggling with one. Rarely, really.
Rarely, really. Yeah, that was it. It was
next week during a sentence, and I was like,
It was like
really.
we really, and it's like when you're, and also you're hearing it back in your headphones, and everything is like heightened. It's like really, and I couldn't say fulfill because it was like fulfill, and then because something before it was
It's because you were seeing the word and seeing the L, and you were going fulfill.
I was going fulfill. And it was really hard to snap out of that.
We got the giggles for like 10 minutes. I think Tom was getting a bit pissed off.
Tom's getting a bit. It was the end of the day, so it's fine.
Yeah, it was like, good job this didn't happen at the start of the day, hey girl.
And we were like,
we were like, yeah, tell me about it. But it's been really fun.
Yeah, it's really fun.
What a journey.
Such a surreal job to do.
I know. I quite like the look of Tom's job. He was like, yeah, I'm just here every day. I was like, this looks pretty good. Just get to hear people's books, what they wrote.
And we were saying, imagine the people who have to read Harry Potter. Think of a book this thick. You've got to do an audiobook for it. Day in.
Weeks.
It'd take weeks.
And
How many
doing
pages is our book?
Different voices.
Yeah, you've got to be an actor. How many pages is ours?
250?
Right. Yeah,
290.
240. Or was it 290? Something like that.
One of those two.
And that's nothing in comparison. It's a 1,000-page book, right?
You can indeed, yeah.
Yeah. You really, really can. So,
it's really good.
oh, I feel like I'm back into London with this bowl.
Yeah.
What a good trip that was.
We've got some questions.
We've got some.
We never do a Q&A. We're not Q&A women,
So
are
we want to know what your dating profiles used to say. I feel like we have touched on this.
We have on the podcast.
On the podcast.
Not on YouTube. Right, I know exactly what mine said. So, Hinge.
Yeah. Hinge all the way.
I found Hinge to be the best, yeah. We had that one...
No, guys, have you heard about Thursday, though?
Oh, yeah.
If you want to switch it up.
True, actually.
But you know...
Was Thursday... We don't use Thursday.
No. But apparently we got it wrong.
What?
So, because I was telling people, I was like, okay, so there's this app, this dating app, and you're only allowed on the app on a Thursday.
I thought that's what it was.
But apparently... You're allowed on the app all week, but it's Thursday when they have the events. Apparently. Because apparently we got that incorrect.
Right, so they do like, it sounds like an ad, they do events every Thursday, and it's all single people. Everyone goes like on their own. Or if your mates run out,
so
you can go with your mates.
You get notified of where the events are on your app.
Yeah.
And then you're only allowed into the event. Do you have to buy a ticket? I'm not sure how it works. But I'm not sure. No. I don't know. But then you're only allowed into the event if you are single and on the app. So you know you're going to be in a room full of single people
wanting to date.
And it's like pretty good if you're looking for someone. So actually, if you're single and you want to switch it up and you're in a bit of a funk, Literally.
Yeah.
Innit? It's actually sick. I reckon
I would have done it.
And me too. Like, I think if we ever got to a place where we're just like being treated a bit shit, you get
not
to
meeting
not mean like or you've not met anyone in for a while and you just want to get out there a bit. I think it's perfect.
It's nice because it's not like, say if you're talking to like 5 guys,
right?
You can get them off in one night,
right?
You're not going to have to go on a 2-hour date, an hour date.
Exactly.
Next week, so it's kind of like good, just like it's a good filtering system.
Because you can talk to the people you're talking to on Thursday, be like, oh, you're going to the event next Thursday.
Because you know what their whole tagline is?
Yeah.
It sounds so addy. It's their tagline's really good.
This is an ad.
It's like, oh yeah, we met on Thursday.
That is really good. So yeah, alright, so say I was talking to 3 boys on Thursday and I'm not sure which one I like, but I want to meet them all. You just want to meet. Sometimes you just need to meet and just have like 5 minutes of chit chat.
Hear voices,
see your face,
photograph well.
See your face, see a broadness, see a
physique.
I think sometimes
stance,
you know, stance. See the style.
Hear a voice.
Yeah, just the smell. The shoes.
See the charisma. You know, how do you move?
So sometimes all it takes, you know, if you want to go on a date with someone, 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Or it might not even
need to see
you. Don't even need to talk to them. You just need to see them. Fuck, I matched with him. I'm gonna message you when I get home. You can just see him over there. So yeah, say you were messaging 3 guys. Get them all down on that same night. Make sure they're bringing mates, whatever.
Yeah. But they've got to be single.
Because you were like, oh god, thank god I didn't go on a date with Matt because he was a bit of a freak.
See him.
Yeah, he did not look like his profile. Do you know what I mean? Just shit like that that you can just work out. It's actually so sick.
Yeah, but we loved Hinge.
Yeah.
Hinge. Oh, yeah. Okay, so my profile was, so Hinge, for anyone who doesn't know, it's like you have like prompts. You have to like answer questions about yourself.
Right.
So you have to pick the prompts. And a good tip actually was what someone told me about was you could change. So say if we were on there, change your preference to women so you can see what the other girls' prompts are. Get some good inspo. Be like, oh, that's funny. I'm going to steal that.
From female to female.
Yeah.
That's really great.
Yeah.
Incredible.
So I think one of mine was, which was the main conversation entry point.
Absolutely.
Was
something to do with The Office, wasn't
it? Yeah. We'll get along if.
Yeah, there we
and
go.
then it was you watch The Office, and
Incredible.
9 times out of 10 it was which one though? Haha, UK or US? Which one though? Which one? Oh, it's like better be US, otherwise I'm not talking to you.
Because you can reply specifically to a prompt. So it was just like, oh, James has messaged me about my prompt.
Yeah.
And it's like, there's your segue into some convo.
Rather than like, hey, kiss.
How are you? You know,
good.
What are you up to tonight?
How's
you
your
know,
day
and then
been?
it's like, it can be hard to start off a fun convo.
It's very hard to shift that into
if
something
you do
fun.
start off with at least one common ground like that.
What was the one?
My starter was, this was the one that got them every time.
The weak at the knees at this.
Weak at the knees at this. Now, what was it? So it was.
I eat pasta every night.
It was something like
cook me pasta.
It was something like you will get along. Yeah, if you eat pasta 7 times a week. Yeah, I eat pasta 7 times a week. Every time it was like, so what kind of pasta? It'll be like,
cook you a good meal.
I'm telling you, I can cook you a good meal. It'll be like, so yeah, pesto or tomato.
What kind of pasta are we talking?
Yeah, we're talking spaghetti. We're talking penne. Always.
It's a good segue. It's common ground.
Super simple. Like if you are like tacos, you could say only talk to me if you're a taco fan, and then you'll have. I'll take you for tacos.
Yeah,
simple,
Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, Taco Tuesday at mine.
That was another one of mine.
See, I can't remember that. That was my one that stuck. I can't remember.
That was my one that stuck. I really thought I knew more about them. Oh, I had one at the end.
Yeah.
Which was what like gives you anxiety. And I put these prompts.
Oh, very witty.
People like that.
Very witty from Sophia.
Everyone was like, ha ha ha, same, like can relate. Like, put these prompts.
These prompts are so stressful, hey?
And it was like my last one on the profile. I thought, that's funny.
Oh, very witty from Miss
so everyone feel free to steal that.
Very witty.
I don't know what my first one was.
My first one was the pasta.
What was your boyfriend's?
Oh, I can't remember. I can't remember.
I know.
And I wish I could.
As well.
I literally can't remember. I'll have to ask him. It would have been something cringe.
Something cringe, yeah.
Something.
Same.
It actually makes me feel a bit sick at the thought.
I'm trying to think
of him creating those
for other girls.
For other girls. Until he met the love of his life. That was actually disgusting.
I wonder what they replied to his prompts.
Ew.
I'm trying to think what mine were.
Yeah.
I've got a screenshot of his profile because I sent it to my mum.
We'll find it. It'll be like
one.
I can just see what they go.
Something cringe, make me sick.
Because I feel like my boyfriend replies to the pasta comment. I thought, use your creativity,
please.
I
think my boyfriend just said. I don't think he replied. Oh no, he did. It was The Office.
Of course,
that's it.
Of course,
just like the rest of them.
They think just like the rest of them. They're not special at all. They brought nothing to the table. Brought nothing out the bag.
Nothing
just followed the crowd.
Yeah.
How embarrassing.
No new creativity. Nothing special.
What is that? What is that?
Onion?
Oh, it's the heart of the onion. Sorry, it looked like a piece of meat.
Chicken.
We're on like hyper aware. You know, we've not eaten meat since we were 16. Almost, we're pushing 10 years. Isn't that incredible?
Oh, we are.
I'm pushing 9 years.
Wow.
I think we need to watch Cowspiracy
Never
to
by accident
reignite with our vegan roots.
Go back to the roots.
I know, I think about it sometimes.
I think I will.
Yeah. I think we need to watch Cowspiracy and the docs again, just to because it's like you don't forget, but you do. You need to constantly be reminded. Anyway, this is not.
Yeah. This is not a vegan chat.
This is not a vegan chat.
Next question.
Opinions on getting.
Oh wait.
Oh,
on the podcast we asked for good dating profile.
Did we?
Yeah, and I can remember one in case someone's not listened.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it was, football season might be over, but you've still found yourself a keeper.
So was that one that girls put?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because then he'll love that, because boys who love football will just eat that up.
They'll eat that up.
Oh,
yeah.
you're my keeper, are you?
Yeah, how we'll see about that.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
absolutely.
love all that shit,
love that
don't
shit.
they?
Okay.
So that's a good one.
Right. We've got opinions on getting back together with an ex. Our stances, generally, just don't do it.
For
what? Depends how it ended, but you can always find someone. Yeah, there's nothing better. Listen, there's nothing better than meeting someone new and it's a clean slate.
I know.
And you're building a relationship.
I know.
You know, you're taking all the mistakes from everything that's happened,
Mm.
and you're starting afresh. And you're learning from your mistakes, you know, where you fucked up as well. And you're thinking, I'm going to take all those lessons, you know, just building a new foundation with someone else.
I know.
Instead of it being like, okay, so now, Brian, we're going to have to work on these issues from our relationship.
But,
you know,
I have to say,
it can be done.
My future sister-in-law got back with her ex, who was my brother.
Of course.
They're getting married.
There's going to be a child out of that situation as well. And she got
Success
back with her
story.
ex. Absolutely.
They're engaged. I'm going to be a bridesmaid.
Oh my God.
Got back with her ex.
That's a real living life story.
However, I think it is about circumstance.
It is.
And they'd been together since they were like 16. And I think you go through that phase when you get to like 20 of like, well, what's happening here?
But I think it's a crossroads.
It's like a rebellion. It's a crossroads, isn't it? And I think I think everyone breaks up, and then like some people obviously get back and some people don't.
I think it's the realization.
As a general rule, I would say don't do it.
I think it's the realization of, okay, so we've been together for 5 years.
But I'm had my fun time.
Right, but it's like, but I'm still only 22 or whatever. Like, you're still fairly young. Like, if you've been together since like 16, 17. And then it's like, okay, so are we going to go through our full 20s together? Or are we just going to call it quits?
And it's like,
because like we could get to 29 and then break up.
Because if we don't break up, I've never been single as an adult. Last time I was single, I was 15.
Right, and that's not real single life. Exactly.
I would say don't.
I would say on a general rule, but something beautiful about, say, like you dated when you were 16. It was like not a real relationship.
Jen and Ben.
Jen and Ben. Who's Jen and Ben?
Jennifer Aniston and Ben Affleck.
Absolutely.
Works for Jen and Ben.
Works for Jen and Ben. They must have loved each other for years.
I know. Works for them.
They must have loved
each other for years. There is so much more to a relationship than love.
Yeah. 100%.
And timing counts for so much. But then my other point on that is, if it was the right person, it would never be the wrong time. You don't meet the right person at the wrong time.
But then you can look at it as,
I know.
Sometimes the timing just... What if I had to move to Australia? For 4 years? What am I going to do? And it was just like, it's not going to work. It's not. And say my boyfriend couldn't come to Australia.
He should though.
He should, but say he couldn't. It was like physically. Say he had to take care of an ill relative. Yeah. And it was like, okay, so we can stay together, keep this virtual for 4 years. There's no chances I can come back to England at any time. Do we just like carry on living our lives? I'll go to Australia and
and see what happens.
See what happens, and you stay here and
then
see
you
what
come
happens.
back and he's engaged.
He's got 2 kids.
I thought that was fast. 4 years.
Well, you could have met someone within a year, had a baby.
Moved on quick.
We're getting to that age where things move quicker. You know what I mean? And then it's like, and then eventually, this is like Joan of Bed, but then eventually he gets divorced in another 5 years' time, and I get divorced in another 5 years' time. Then we get back together. That's your movie. That's your movie.
That's your movie. Yeah.
God, I'm getting backache. We're having. Is this a sign of the age?
It's a sign of the times.
Literally back issues. Like need a brace to keep myself upright. Charge it. It's flashing red. Why did you do that?
Because it cuts off the end of the clip when we die.
God, have you ever choked recently?
Have I ever choked? No.
Mariana choked on holiday. I thought I was gonna. And I was like, don't you do this.
It's petrifying.
I was like, don't you do this. One time my dad choked.
Me too.
And it's the
and
one.
I had to go like this.
No, you didn't.
Yeah,
it. I froze.
Yeah, this is you me. Always freeze. You're not shit in a crisis.
It was late at night and he was choking on the island. He was like choking. And you know when you're just hoping that, you know, they'll just resolve it themselves. And I was literally like, you know, when you're just on standby, he was like, and then but he was choking. And luckily I didn't have to intervene, but he was like, you didn't intervene. But I didn't, you didn't, but I did, you know. Anyway, you should always help if someone's choking.
Always intervene.
Always intervene. But it's like, I don't know because Mariana was like,
on the back.
Because that's what Mariana was like, well, do you know CPR? Is it CPR?
The Heimlich.
And I was like, no, you should learn that. So she said, I know it. I said, well, I've not done a first aid course, so you don't need to do a first aid course, just watch a video. So everyone, this is your sign.
We'll do that after.
You'll truly save a life.
The Heimlich manoeuvre. It's true.
You'll truly save a life.
My uncle once
died of choking.
Had to stick his fingers down my cousin's throat because she was choking on a sweet when she was little.
But choking is a danger. Everyone watch a YouTube video on how to.
Everyone chew your food.
Yeah, everyone just chew your food. Spaghetti's the real killer.
Why?
I remember I once choked on spaghetti.
I
had to cut my spaghetti up after that.
I once was sick and it was all spaghetti.
What?
You know when you're a kid and you just like vomit.
Just like, why is your belly not digested? Were you just swallowing your spaghetti whole? Obviously. How freakish.
I would say don't get back with an axe.
Yeah. When will your clothing line launch? So if you've been watching somebody, if you've been watching the past few vlogs, we've been having some hiccups. Things have been pushed back.
It's been a roller coaster.
So it was meant to be November launch this year, but now it's not looking likely. So now we are sadly having to revisit the whole situation and reevaluate. But that's all we can really say. But this is our this has been our dream
since we were 13.
This is our dream, and we're putting a lot into it, and it's truly excruciating when things like it's
heartbreaking.
Really heartbreaking when. But this is all a part of it, and
it's expensive.
It's expensive, but we're learning and we're growing from the mistakes, and
we're learning.
Time will there'll be, you know, it will exist.
Maybe it won't exist till we're 30.
But no. Don't put that out into the universe. Before we're 30, way before we're 30. But if it has to take that long, it has to take that long. That's what we're trying to tell ourselves.
It takes as long as it takes.
Takes as long as it takes, and we're figuring it out, and we'll work it out. And there'll be some amazing clothes for you guys to wear eventually. Give us a few years.
Just give us a minute.
Just give us a sec. And one of the other questions was, are you doing a book signing? Yes, we're going to be doing a book signing.
Who am I making this out to?
To Susan. Does she want me to kiss it? You just put a fresh lipstick on.
And then you go. with her pen. We ordered Snog.
And also, I used to get dark oh no! Look, the whole chocolate sauce pot is emptied. Oh no, my chocolate sauce.
Did you make cherry sauce?
Yes, here's your cherry sauce.
Well, one time before your toppings arrived and mine didn't.
This is probably, Oh,
it's only fair.
There you go.
Oh, they're all melted.
All the chocolate sauce is in there. I might be able to salvage it for actually.
Do you know what? It's actually shit ordering Snog.
Look, you get, look, these are delicious. Do you want some of these?
Any spoons?
No spoons.
We have to use our own forks. We don't have spoons.
Oh shit, we have to use forks.
We might have some.
We have like 2 spoons in this whole house.
But we bought 4.
Oh no, Sophia. Can I have some kitchen roll, please?
We've only got 1 fork.
Can I have some kitchen roll, please? It's all at the bottom of mine. This is because last time none of her toppings. So we had to wait.
And by the time it arrived, it all melted.
By the time Sophia's toppings had arrived, it all melted. Oh God, I'm a mess. It's fine, I can hold it with some kitchen roll.
You happy to eat with a knife?
Get me a fork.
There's not one.
What is this serving?
I'll use the knife.
I'll use the knife. No, but you've already put it in there. Are you happy to eat with a knife? I've got coconut.
Not free.
But the sauce makes it nice. Right, just help me out here. You're just going ahead. I'm in a crisis here. All my sauce is at the bottom of here. Look at this.
Ew.
Ew.
Ew. Be careful.
But it's got my strawberries in. Right, I'm going to have to get some of this from the bottom because I need my sauce. It makes it. That's why I got coconut, because the sauce makes the coconut nicer.
That's really going to make the world of a difference.
Right, really not going far.
Do you want some cherry sauce? I know you're a hater.
Ew.
Just trying to offer something. It's better than weird coconut.
Sauce. I've got my Dippin' Dots. You know what they're called? Dom and Dims. What are those called?
I don't know.
Something like that. Daisy and Doms.
Do I need to be holding this?
Oh, it's okay, I'll just give up. Guys, I've got a knife and I've got coconut.
I've got white chocolate drops.
What's that? I have my Dippin' Dots, my D&Ds.
Some strawberries.
Yeah.
I have some of my strawberries.
Yeah, I have strawberries. My D&Ds. These are actually vegan, dark chocolate drops.
And some cherry sauce, which no one else seems to like apart from me.
Well, I'll try it. Let me try it. Do you want some of these? Dippin'
It's sad because it's just a soup now.
Do you want some of the D&Ds?
No, I'm good.
Yum. Look, okay, don't tell me that doesn't look good. Let's try your cherry sauce. I'll just try it with a knife.
It's refreshing. Strawberry.
Whoa. I get why the vibe. Comment down a little below if you like coconut too. Right. What for more questions?
Oh yeah, more questions.
We've got a really interesting one to start us off.
What?
But cheers. Would you ever buy a pair of Crocs?
Yeah. My boyfriend bought me a pair.
Oh, so you already own a pair? And when do you wear these Crocs?
Well, it was kind of a... My boyfriend's
taking
friend...
the mick out of people who wear Crocs?
My boyfriend's friend loves his Crocs.
Crocs.
And he's got all stickers on. And we all went on like a weekend away. And the whole time he wore his Crocs. And I was like, I kind of want a pair of these Crocs.
Yeah.
Like,
no.
I tried them on. They were really comfy.
Yeah.
So my boyfriend just bought me a pair.
Yeah.
I got a pink pair.
I feel like Crocs are hard to wear with bare feet.
Oh yeah, it's socks and it's a cinema shoe.
Yeah, one of my...
It's like another boot.
It was one of my vivid memories from my Croc phase back in the day was that...
I don't remember having a Croc though.
In childhood.
Did
you not have a pair of Crocs when you were a child?
Never.
See, I had loads of Crocs. I'd put all the different things on them.
I thought Crocs were a new shoe.
No, they were around when we were in primary school. Yes, they're not a new shoe. And then they disappeared and they came back.
Right.
Right?
I never knew you to be a Croc girl.
So you thought, wait, just 1 second. You thought Crocs was a new shoe? Right, that's fascinating. They've been around, because Mum's wears them in the garden, like it's worn in the garden since we were in primary school. And then they became a cool kid shoe. But now they've become a cool adult shoe, haven't they? For like young adults.
Young trendy teens.
Yeah, it's taken a turn.
I'm not into the platform Crocs.
Me neither. But Mariana wore her pink Crocs. No, she's got white Crocs every day on holiday, every day. To the pool, to dinner. It was her go-to shoe. But yeah.
I don't hate, I appreciate.
Yeah, one thing I remember about the Crocs was, say you had some long toenails, they would scratch the feeling of your...
Don't, I can't handle
Let
that.
me explain, just go to your own place. The feeling of the toenails scratching.
Stop it! Ew!
Against
I'm trying to eat my food.
the material would make me, you know, like when a knife scrapes on a plate.
Me the shiver.
You know what
else gives me that feeling?
And I couldn't put them on.
Wooden cutlery.
Yeah. It's that like, and the Croc with the toenail would do that for me. So whenever I see a barefooter in a Croc, I do think, are you just obviously immune to, because like, yes, with socks,
They've got
absolutely.
short toenails.
Yeah. But still, even if with short toenails, it will still catch.
I don't want to talk about it.
It can still catch, but that's it. We won't talk about it, but it can still catch, but we won't talk about that. Okay. How to deal with a breakup, especially when your ex has a new girlfriend after 2 months.
Oh, he's still heartbroken.
Listen, he misses a lot. He's probably, listen, look,
filling the void.
yes, it's like a lonely thing. Like us girls generally, when we go for a breakup,
we need time off.
our initial response is, okay, I need to heal.
Boys don't have that same response.
Because we'd be like, let's get the friends together. It's now about quality time with family, with friends, and just getting...
I need to just...
Yeah, and it's like getting back to you and learning what you like to do again. And that's generally like a female's response to a breakup.
Men don't have that same response. Don't ask me why.
Yeah. Men...
I'm not sure why.
Kind of, they're like, oh my God, where, they feel lonely.
They don't want to like... I feel like, generally speaking, girls, women, pretty good at addressing the feelings,
understanding,
processing feelings, and healing, moving on. Whereas boys, guys, I think are more avoid, go out, get drunk, sleep with people, go out, get drunk, and they just do that.
They're putting off their feelings, and then
they don't want to sit and think about it because they can't take it.
And then, unfortunately, like the first, like one of the first people they might meet is this, here comes the new girlfriend after 2 months, and and it's just been like an avoiding thing and just kind of like a filling the space kind of thing. So I wouldn't deep that too much, the whole new girlfriend
thing. It's not about you.
It has nothing to do with you. I think it's everything to do with him.
But also, my question, how did you know that he's got a new girlfriend?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have a clue.
Right, because I wouldn't have a clue. The people in your circle need to not be feeding you this information about what your ex is up to. I understand probably that one,
we all have our note and it's like, but it is normal, but there's just no need for it.
Yeah, because like if it was me, I'd be like, Sophia, Lydia, don't tell me anything that's going on. Even if you're finding stuff out, just don't tell me.